Kevin was just taking a shortcut home, but ended up at the scene of a murder. He witnessed the entire killing with his own eyes. Terrified, he hid behind a car, too scared to move. The killer stepped out of the shadows and noticed Kevin hiding there. Kevin was shaking so badly he couldn't even get a word out. Luckily, the killer only wanted to escape and had no interest in killing Kevin too. Only after the man finally disappeared did Kevin grab his friend and run for their lives. Not long after, a man named Brandon found Kevin. He was the victim's older brother. After hearing from a scumbag that Kevin had been at the scene, Brandon desperately wanted to know who the killer was. But Kevin was terrified of retaliation and refused to talk. Brandon told him he didn't need a name, just a description of the killer's face. Kevin still hesitated. In the end, Brandon handed over all the cash he had, even giving Kevin his bicycle. Only then did Kevin finally agree. He led Brandon to a street corner.
That's the dude.
Wait. Back up. Which one?
One with the hat.
You sure that's him?
Hell yeah. What you gonna do?
Brandon didn't answer the question, but the matter did not end there. The killer learned from a store owner that the kids attended Hawkins School, so he decided to wait for them there himself. Right after class, Kevin also spotted the killer.
Shit. What? Man, that's the dude. That's the dude that shot the kid and chased me. What are you doing here? What you think he doing here? He coming after us, man. We gotta go.
Kevin immediately grabbed his friends and ran. They hid inside the auditorium. His friends started blaming him, saying he dragged them into this mess. They even accused Kevin of snitching to the killer. Otherwise, how would he have found them? Kevin shouted back in frustration. He said he was the real target, and the killer was coming after him.
What I gonna do?
I'm gonna get him off your bags to go to him and show you ain't gonna snitch.
Go to him? I can't do that.
That's what you do before because of thing. Show me you ain't gonna screw him over.
But I ain't gonna screw him over.
He don't know that.
What I say?
Go to him, show him you for real, and that you ain't gonna snitch on him.
Desperate to stop being hunted, Kevin eventually went to meet the killer. The man walked slowly, his face cold and emotionless. Kevin was visibly nervous standing in front of him.
Look, bro, we ain't got no problems.
I'll decide if we got a problem or not.
Afterward, Kevin found Brandon again. The two stood on the street talking for a while. As the sky grew darker, Kevin's fear only became stronger. He stood frozen in place, too scared to move.
What's wrong, Kev?
Finally, Kevin nervously asked Brandon if he could walk him home. He admitted he was terrified of passing through the park alone. Brandon didn't think much of it and agreed immediately. Along the way, he had no idea he was being led into a trap. He even joked that Kevin was just a player who only cared about girls and grades. But Kevin couldn't laugh. The guilt was crushing him. When Brandon noticed Kevin staying silent, he finally sensed something was wrong. Before he could react, a man suddenly stepped out of the tunnel.
I hear you've been looking for him.
You shoot my brother?
Yeah, I did. Nah, man.
What the fuck am I supposed to do with that? You killed my fucking brother!
The two instantly started fighting. Brandon managed to knock the killer to the ground and turned to leave without looking back. Kevin didn't even have time to explain. The next second, a hand suddenly grabbed his shoulder. In extreme panic, Kevin pulled the trigger. He stood there frozen in shock, completely terrified by what he had done. Seeing this, Brandon immediately grabbed Kevin and dragged him away. The two ran all the way into the woods. Brandon shoved Kevin against a wall, demanding to know why he set him up. Kevin tried desperately to explain. The killer had threatened him, and he felt like he had no choice. Brandon didn't keep pressing him. He simply told Kevin to calm down first. After that, Brandon took off Kevin's blood-stained clothes and helped wash the blood away with water. Finally, he pushed the bicycle back toward Kevin and told him to go home immediately. Later that night, Brandon was stopped by the police. Just when it looked like he was in serious danger, his job unexpectedly saved him. One of the officers had been trying for ages to get a reservation at Trendsetter's restaurant, but never managed to book a table. Keeping calm, Brandon told the officer that he was one of the restaurant's top chefs and could help arrange a reservation.
Hey, Sarah, Brandon. I need you to do me a big favor. I need you to set me up a reservation. What day?
Saturday around 8 be great.
Saturday at 8. What's the name?
Peterson.
Yeah, Peterson is the name. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah, you have no idea. Thank you.
After confirming it over the phone, Brandon successfully secured the table. And because of that single phone call, he managed to walk away safely. Meanwhile, with help from his sister, Kevin finally made it back home.